Recorded live.
Hello, my name is Chuck, nickname Van, of Vancouver, Washington, USA. Welcome to TalkShoe call number 120297. This call is being recorded, and anything said will go into the public domain. Thus, everyone is entitled and encouraged to copy and republish any or all of this MP3 recording file. You do not need permission. No notification or attribution is necessary. To find more of these public domain audios, go to the top right corner of any TalkShoe.com screen, and in either search box, search for 120297, which is this call number, or search for Vancouver. However, there are many call impersonators, or you can click on the top left purple Live Now button to see if the show is live now. The time out here on the West Coast is about 6:35 p.m. on Wednesday, January 30, 2013. This is episode number 3054. It is actually a re-recording. It's entitled number 3054, Chuck, that's me. Gang stalking equals Masonic silent dagger equals Scientology fair game. Okay, here's the deal. A handful of days ago, guest 3 came into my room, and the reading that I'm about to use his text that he entered into my chat room as a starting point. Targeted individuals of organized stalking, they're slow killed by 3 sources that I know of. Each source of slow killing has a different name, but they're all about the same thing, killing of blacklisted people slowly. Here are 3 types of people that kill blacklisted targeted individuals, TIs. Number 1 of 3, the world at large calls it organized stalking, gang stalking, or community mobbing, or other similar sounding names. Number 2 of 3, the Freemasons call it Masonic silent dagger. Some call it slow dagger, or secret dagger. Google those terms. Number 3 of 3, Scientology calls it fair game. Once again, these 3 doctrines are essentially the same thing. And now here's a more complete description of each one. Number 1 of 3, the world at large calls it organized stalking, gang stalking, or community mobbing. But there are other names too, many of them, in fact, such as weed and seed. And it sounds friendly, doesn't it? But they're weeding out people. They're killing them. This is an unspoken about protocol. Essentially, it's very secretive. Targeted individuals are killed slowly. High-level perps are some slick filth. Many of them trick and lie low-level perps into participating in the dirty work. And even though each individual perp inflicts only one of the 1,000 cuts onto a TI to kill them, the perps do participate in the killing of TIs, and each will need to explain their actions to their maker. The Blockwatch filth administer harassment near the TI's home in what is called same time entry and exit as the TI. Each time they come and go to and from their home. But that's just the start of it, because nearly every place that a TI goes, work, the store, etc., even church, I promise you, harassment and slow killing of TIs, targeted individuals, I promise you it goes on in the churches. People are told lies to get them to participate in the mobbing and slow killing of TIs. Now, that's a very basic summary of organized stalking. But number 2 of 3, the Freemasons, they call it Masonic silent dagger, sometimes slow dagger, secret dagger. Google those terms. There are some advanced Masons beyond the 32nd degree, the 33rd and more, and they're called Shriners, who are Satanists. The women's side of the Mason Shriners, slow killers, are called Eastern Star. These terms may be buried in the Google search results. Anything derogatory will be hard to ferret out, but you will find it with some persistence. TIs get blacklisted after which they are denied employment everywhere. This inhibits their income, and they are slowly killed. Once again, advanced Masons, known as Shriners, once at the 33rd degree, they believe in Satan. And the women's side of Masonry are called the Eastern Stars. And the reason that I read that a second time is because it disappeared from my text on my hard drive mysteriously. That makes the Mason Shriners and Eastern Stars knowing accomplices. And lastly, you may think this recording was uncalled for, but remember this. Organized stalking, gang stalking, community mobbing by Blockwatch. They're lied to by community groups doing secret weed and seed operations. The Freemasons, the Shriners, the Eastern Star, and Also, the Scientology fair gamers, the aforementioned harassing TIs, also known as targeted individuals to death, and that is the end of this recording.